What's going on, everybody? You know, it's fun to talk about how much we make in this industry, about how much we gross, and to talk about all these big numbers, but everybody knows that it's not about what you make, it's about what you keep. So in this video, I'm going to talk about how to keep more of that money. Roll it. So guys, I'm over here in Oklahoma. I'm headed down 69. I'm running down and delivering a load of insulation to the Dallas area. Yeah, I do wear glasses sometimes. If you can't tell, I am sick, and you know, my eyes are just tired. So when my eyes do get tired, throw the glasses on. So we're headed down to Dallas to deliver that load, and I'll get into it later. I want to keep this video on topic, but we are going to shoot home and do a 34, and then we're going to get back on the road, hopefully Tuesday morning. So, but how to keep more of that money? You know, these truck stops out here, their pricing is ridiculous. It doesn't take a genius to figure that out. Today, I've got a turn signal light out, but fortunately for me, I keep bulbs on hand. I do not buy them in the truck stop because I can save money. If you look right here, you can see that you can get a 10-pack of these bad boys. I actually forget the price. I'll have to look that up here in a second. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna change out this bulb, and then we're gonna run inside and we're gonna see what you can buy these light bulbs for out here on the road if you were to wait and not take action in order to save money. If you apply this to everything, you're talking about anywhere from 500 to 1,000 transactions, you know, and if that's only just a couple of bucks, you're talking about saving $1,000 to $2,000 a year. If you told me, hey, I can tell you how to save $1,000 to $2,000 a year, guess what I'm gonna do? That's right, because $1,000 to $2,000, that's a lot of money. So let's go change out this light bulb.
Good morning.
Good morning. So there you have it. That's a massive, massive savings. I mean, you're talking about, you know, getting 6 free. You're talking about $12. Okay, $12 at a truck stop is going to get you 4 bulbs, or you can spend that same $12 on Amazon and get 10 bulbs. That's a no-brainer. I mean, that alone right there, 6 times 3 is 18 bucks. So about 20 bucks. That right there, that one purchase saves you 20 bucks. That's huge. By the way, I will link down to those bulbs down in the comments down below. And what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna build an Amazon store, and I'm gonna put a lot of these items that you can buy, you know, in the truck stops. I'm gonna put it in that store. That way you guys don't have to go searching for a lot of those things. That way that you guys can just find them easily, find them quickly. It'll all be in one spot. So I'll build that store and I'll get that out. I'll let you guys know whenever I do finish that up and put that out there for everyone. I will have that up within the next week. But as you can see, just this one simple purchase, 20 bucks, that's huge. What we're gonna do is we're gonna talk about some other techniques to save money out here on the road, but I need to get rolling. I'm headed home, so really no time to waste. So let's go ahead and switch over to that hood time, and we'll chat. Let's go hop on this bumpy old Highway 69 running through
69.
You know, I probably ought to turn the volume down on that GPS. let's talk about it. The GPS stopped yelling at me. So there's a few ways that you can save a lot of money out here. And the thing is, it might easily go unnoticed, because when you're talking about $5-6 in savings versus a $280,000 gross that you make, $5-6, that sounds like nothing. That's nothing. But when you add up hundreds of different transactions over the years, or over the entirety of the year, that $5-6 per transaction adds up quickly. And I just showed you how to save 20 bucks. Now, yeah, you're not going to go through 10 light bulbs in 1 year, but you know, that's 20 bucks. Let's say it takes you 4 years to go through. That's still $5 a year. So, you know, $5, let's say over 500 transactions, and I'm going to show you. I know 500 transactions sounds like a lot, but you're doing that at least, if not more. So another really good way to save money would be on oil. You know, pretty much all these engines out here, if you're an owner-operator, you know, not very many of us are running new trucks. If you are, congratulations to you. That's fantastic. Well done. I hope you're profitable. You know, but a lot of us have at least 400,000 miles on it. And that means that you're going to burn oil in between oil changes. It's just inevitable. It's actually good to burn a gallon of oil, no more, but a gallon of oil each oil change. So whenever you walk into that truck stop, you see a gallon of oil, you're looking at 20 bucks, 25 bucks. Well, you can get that elsewhere, like Walmart, for instance. Walmart's a good spot for oil. I pay 14. That's $6. It's another $6 right there. And me personally, I'm putting in 2 gallons of roughly every oil change, and I change my oil every month. So that's 24 gallons of oil. 24 times, I'm saving $6. 120 plus 24 is $144 a year. Boom, there you go. That's a cell phone payment for a month. You know, look at it like that. So you can save money on oil. Another big one is saving money on snack food. You know, snacking in this truck stop, it's going to do 2 things. It's going to drain your bank account, and it's going to make you miserable because it's going to make you unhealthy. That's neither one of those things are good. So if you buy your snacks at Walmart and you carry snacks with you, one, you can choose, you know, don't go into Walmart hungry, because you're going to come out with all kinds of Oreos and all kinds of Funyuns and good stuff like that. It tastes good, but it's not good for you. So you can go in and choose your snacks, and then just make a commitment to yourself not to buy stuff in the truck stop unless you have to, or you just want to every once in a while. I love the 80-20 rule. You know, 80% of the time, if you're doing things right, you can get away with doing things wrong the other 20, as long as you're not going over. You know, so everything in moderation, guys. But snacks are a really good thing, you know, that you can easily save money on. That's a no-brainer right there. That's an easy one. But it often goes overlooked. You know, every time you walk in that truck stop, you're coming out with a 20-ounce soda. You know, that's over $2 every time. Versus, you know, you go into Walmart and you get a 12-pack of 12-ounce cans. Well, if you're a soda drinker, that's about what, $5? That's a massive savings right there alone. And I know a lot of you guys are probably thinking right now, well, yeah, but I used my points. Okay. Well, your points can be utilized elsewhere. They can be utilized for diesel clean, you know, to put in, to clean your injectors, to keep your engine running properly. You're not having to spend money on diesel clean now, and you're saving money on, you know, snacks, and that leads me into my next one, and that's a big one. This is going to be a really, really big one for all of you guys. Coffee. Coffee is a huge expense, and it's so easy to just walk in and say, you know what, I'm going to use points for coffee. Well, every time they charge you for that cup of coffee, what is it, $1.50 or $2? That's insane. That's crazy. They're taking their money back. And hey, I understand, I get it. It is convenient. $2 a day. That's $2 a day. 365 days a year. Now, there's not very many of us that are out there 365 days a year, but there's a lot of us that are out there at least 250. A good portion of us are out there 300. That's $500 to $600 right there, and that's just coffee. That's just coffee, and that's if you only drink 2 cups a day. A lot of people go in 3 or 4 times. I don't recommend that. It's unhealthy for you. But anyway, guys, I don't want to ramble on too terribly much, but I just want to open your eyes and show you that there are multiple ways to save money out here. And don't think that just because those points are free and you're thinking that that's free money, that you can't save more money. You know, oh, well, it's the same thing if I spend money on, you know, Diesel Clean, or I spend my points on Diesel Clean, or if I spend my points on coffee. No, it's not. Because that coffee, the expense on the coffee is like 25%, you know, it's 25% of what you're spending your points on, versus Diesel Clean. If you do buy that in the truck stop, or you buy it in the truck stop with your points, or if you buy it elsewhere, you might save 25%. Sure. But you're saving, gosh, what are you saving? 66%, 2/3, 67% on coffee. So if you look at that coffee savings versus the Diesel Clean savings, you're saving more on coffee every day. Stop spending your points on snacks and coffee, and start spending your points more intelligently. And your bank account at the end of the year is going to thank you. So that's it, guys. I'm gonna get off my soapbox here, but I just want to show you that there are multiple ways to save multiple thousands of dollars a year. What would you do with an extra $2,000 a year? I'd probably stay home more. That's an extra week off. I'm good with that. So, guys, I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna listen to this audiobook, actually, that Mr. Makes Sense that he recommended. The Monk That Sold His Ferrari, I think that's the title. Anyway, you can go to Make Sense channel, and he's put a community post up there recommending his book for January. I may follow suit. I may actually do that as well. You know, I like to listen to audiobooks while I'm going down the road. It helps pass the time. Fantastic for doing that, and it keeps your mind busy. You learn stuff. That's great. You know, you're bettering yourself by listening to books, by reading. Obviously, we can't read while going down the road, but the more intelligent you make yourself, the better opportunity you're going to have to be successful in this world. So what I've done is Amazon is offering all of my viewers down in the comments down below 2 free audiobooks. So if you click on that link and you sign up for an account, which by the way is 100% free, they're going to give you 2 free audiobooks. And here's a little tip. A tip is go to YouTube and search for whatever book that you're thinking about reading or buying, because a lot of times the audiobooks are right there on YouTube. So don't waste your money on a book that's sitting there that you can get 100% free on YouTube. Buy something that is not on YouTube. That way you're, the 2 free books, you're not really buying it. But use those wisely. Don't waste those books. I'm gonna stop talking here. My brain is all cloudy from being sick, and yeah, this kind of rambled on, so I may have to cut some of this out. But hope you guys enjoyed it, and until next time, guys, stay driven.